Hey guys, this is April over at the Resellers Learning Curve, and I wanted to do something a little different today. I could have done a haul video because I picked up several really interesting pieces. Unfortunately, for some of my viewers, they're all women's pieces. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I picked up some really cool stuff today. And I could certainly do a haul video and talk about that, but I thought that we would do something a little different today. And in consultation with at least one member of my Facebook group, the Resellers Learning Curve, I've decided to do a video about what does not sell on eBay and common sourcing pitfalls to avoid. So, just to give you some idea, I think it's easy for newer people to get caught up in this belief that folks that have been selling on eBay for a while have it figured out, and they just go out here and score home run after home run. I mean, that's how I feel about Ronnie Hart sometimes. Like, this catch is killing it all the time. Home runs everywhere. But no one ever talks about the stuff that we pick up that is probably not going to sell, that there's probably no reason listing it, and why do we pick it up in the first place? So I want to talk about common pitfalls to avoid while you're sourcing and things that do not sell. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, I actually have an entire case of these right here beside me. They were stored at someone else's house for a long time, and then they got stored at my house, and they've been in a closet. It is a case of mugs. So I'll let you see those. Now, why would I buy a case of mugs? You may be asking yourself. These are, it actually says on the box, nothing terribly special. Soup mugs, the Homestead and Winter, Courier, and Ives. So I remember that I got these from a yard sale. It had to be a year and a half ago at least. It was a long time ago that I picked these up. Maybe she had something else I wanted. I don't know, but I know that I felt compelled to buy more stuff. And I was assuming I could do something with these mugs. Actually, I think I'm gonna lug these downstairs to my office and fill them with candy and give them away to residents this holiday season, because they've been around for forever now. So lots of people sell coffee mugs. Lots of people make lots of money selling coffee mugs. I've never done well with them. I may have sold 2 mugs in the 4 years that I've been selling on eBay. So I'm not saying they don't sell. I'm just saying I have no experience really selling them. And so for me to pick up something like this huge, massively heavy box of mugs, it was silly because I'm not going to be able to do anything with those. There's no market for them. The second thing I wanted to talk about is I have a pair of pants here. They're gray wool pants. And if you watched the Reseller Stew yesterday, or you hear me talk about wool at any point, you'll know that I always say, if you find wool from England, pick it up because it's pretty valuable. Well, these are Allen Lolly is the brand. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say this is a British brand. These pants, although they are a British brand, this wool, it says made in the USA of imported fabric. And the highest price I can see anything having sold for on eBay is $16 in this brand. So I have these wool pants, Allen Lolly. Obviously, I did not look them up in the store. I saw that it was an English brand. I saw they were wool. I picked them up, didn't give it a ton of thought, and now I may or may not be able to sell these. So yes, there's no hard and fast rules. I guess that's the thing that I'm trying to say there. You always want to you want to do your homework. There's also no reason to get home with things that cannot sell and will not sell, because we have all of these tools available to help us research. So that's neither here nor there. Clearly I didn't do my research. Another item. This is hilarious. I just picked these up today. These are a pair of capri length women's leather pants. They're suede, actually. They're suede. 100% suede pants. On them, they have a compare at $150 and our price $99.99, and that's from Steinmart, just so you can see that. So I'm thinking, wow, these pants have got to be worth like big bucks. So I snatch them up, you know. I want to get them. They're leather pants. They're new with tags. How could they not be awesome? The brand is Margaret Godfrey. And when I tell you that nothing, even new with tags, suede pants, has sold for more than $15, nothing has sold for more than $15. But that got me thinking, maybe this would be the type of item that if I buy it from Goodwill and there's no market for it on eBay, maybe I could consign these to one of the local consignment stores, because I could see someone else being as interested as I was initially, but there's definitely no market on eBay, so I'm not going to list them there because it would frankly probably cost me just as much to get them listed as they would sell for. The next thing I want to talk about is I have this jacket here. I actually picked this up on Sunday in my massive haul. This was one that I just kind of skipped over. I said it was nothing special. Well, as my helper and I were going through things and sorting stuff for listing, I think it was Monday she took some stuff. She pulled this out of the closet and I noticed this massive hole on the back of it. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Not only is there a massive hole on the back of it, if I would have taken time to look at it in the store, there's like massive holes on the inside. So that's $8 essentially down the drain. Like I can't sell this now. And this is Polo University Club by Ralph Lauren. So it was like, oh, it did say woven in the British Isles though. I didn't think it was anything spectacular, but I at least thought that it would be a great jacket, so that's why I picked it up. And turns out it's trashed, because sometimes we see things and we don't have the time that we want to really look over them thoroughly in the store, and we're excited by whatever it is, whether it's the brand, whether it's the features, whether it's the conditions, maybe new with tags, and we grab it before we do our due diligence, i.e. our research, and then we get home and realize that it's not going to work out and we're not going to make no money off that. Another great example of said grabbing things too soon is this jacket, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. This is a Prada piece. This is just kind of like a really lightweight jacket. It's pretty cool. It's like silk lined on the inside. That's nice. So it has the tag below that says made in Italy, the little hang tag, and I'm looking for, it's a 2X and it's a mohair wool blend. This would be a killer find, and I've had it around for some months now. Except for, look at this. It has like holes in it. I'm not sure if that's like a burn or a moth meal. I don't know what it is. But this really cool Prada jacket, wool blend, can't do nothing with it. So you want to avoid getting so excited because you see something that's a good brand, or you lose your mind, you get ahead of yourself, and then you buy something that you can't sell. Another example of buying things that you can't sell are things that you personally like that there's just really no market for. I know me, when I first got started, I had all these brands in my mind that I thought were high-end good brands. Eddie Bauer, Kenneth Cole. Like, I thought those were high-end brands because I didn't grow up with money. So it's not like I grew up shopping in Neiman's and Saks and no, none of that. Like, I grew up in thrift stores. So I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. So the brands that I liked, I thought, you know, well, of course there'll be a market for them. Not the case. And so as an example, I want to show you guys, this isn't going to look like much. You're going to be like, what is this? This is a dress. It is a halter style dress. The tag, it really says nothing special. This is Max Studio Specialty Products. It's a black halter dress, and let me tell you, when I wear this dress, I really, really wear this dress. It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite pieces of clothing that I own. But if you look this up on eBay, not more than 15, maybe 20 bucks with shipping. So there's no market for it. That doesn't mean that I have to love it any less. It just means that you need to learn how to separate your feelings about items and about their value, about their worth. Separate that from the actual value. Once you remove your feelings from the equation, it's a lot easier to stay focused and accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. But I think a lot of us don't realize how much our biases are playing into our decisions. Even when we're out shopping, we'll buy things and we know that we shouldn't be buying them, that we either haven't done the research, or we're spending too much on it, or it's going to be super long tail. We might have it for 6 months. For whatever reason, we probably should not be buying that item at that moment, but we do it anyway. So I just want to encourage you to kind of keep a check on that. Keep a check. Learn how to research really well, really quickly and efficiently while you're out in the field, so you can cut down on having these type of mishaps. Maybe lastly, what I want to show you guys is this sweater I picked up today. It says Karen Leslie. For some reason, I don't know. I thought it might have been vintage. I thought it might have been worth something. But if I would have looked a little closer at this here tag, I would have saw that the original suggested retail price was $48. So needless to say, there's not a ton of market for this Karen Leslie cardigan. It's a small. I think I have one of my students will want it, so that's what I'll do with it. And most of the stuff that I don't keep or I don't sell, I try to find a way to donate it. My sister and I were talking about this recently, and I actually told her that every year, any toys that I've had returned from Amazon FBA, I always find some way to donate those to people that can use them. Any clothing that I can't use, I absolutely donate it to a local charitable organization. And any puzzles, because I still buy puzzles, I actually have some over there. Any puzzles that I purchase that either don't sell for me on Amazon or cannot sell for me on Amazon, I donate those to local nursing homes. And it's a really cool thing to do around the holidays. It's a way to give back. It makes me feel amazing. And it's a tax write-off if that's how you choose to do it. So that's all I got for you guys today. This actually ran a little longer than I hoped. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, be sure to leave those in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If not, I hope you guys are having an awesome week and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.